Hey guys, welcome back. Tisha here, back for another, say it with me now, say what? Did y'all do it? Did you do it? Great. Go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button as we jump into this discussion about Cody and the performance that he put on. You know what, Meri? I'm sorry about the 7 years. I'm sorry I was angry. But I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it, Meri, because now I can mourn. Not you, but me, Cody. I can mourn a loss instead of being angry. Do you understand? Does it make sense to you, Meri? Meri, this is where you say no. This is where you say, no, Cody Woody, it does not make sense. Meri, I need you to say no. Say no the way you should have said no to his proposal. The way you should have said no to the addition of the bird. The way you should have said no to agreeing to do that legal divorce. And say no to the fact that he burned those rings and you covered it up. You should have said no to the down payment of the house. You should have said no to the down payment on Pooville, aka Coyote Pass, aka, as Tina said, Coyote Piss Pass. Say no to the Perry Prue. Say no to moving from Vegas, where you were good and you had friends and you liked it, to Flagstaff to be abandoned furthermore. Say no, bald eagle. It's not all right. And say that you don't understand any of that. The way that he would have been knocked out by me had I been married once he said those things, ooh-wee, it would have been like something that you seen on TV with the stars and stuff going around the head. So in regards to Sunday's episode, I am not buying those wannabe tears from Cody. Cody, the bald eagle Brown, always talks about how much he can't stand to be around Meri, about how unsafe she is. But his actions during this episode make me wonder how unsafe he is. Hang on with me, people. Because we have seen Cody lash out. We've seen him be both verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive. Right? So I don't buy the crap that he has been selling and what he's trying to sell us now. And I don't understand how Meri was capable in those moments where both he and his bird started crying on her shoulders. I don't understand how she was able to keep her composure. Meri, to me, in this one episode, has shown that she is way safer than he's tried to make her seem. None of the OG3 women, in my opinion, are how he has described them to be over the years. Hell, neither is his bird. She's definitely not the pretty, shy wife that he describes her to be, which makes me wonder. That was mean. That was mean. But let's be real. We know she's not shy. And she's pretty on certain days when she doesn't have them Nike eyebrows all knitted up and stuff. So, that's why I said it. I'm not trying to be that mean. But it makes me wonder how much of what he told us is true. It makes me wonder how he influenced or affected these ladies' opinions of one another, because it's clear that he is the one that caused majority of the problems. This religion and this man tried to destroy those ladies. Meri is leaving. Bald Eagle is happy. He's experiencing so much joy. They are laughing and they are having their version of a good time. And we get the truest representation of what happens in their marriage and what went on in their marriage when the bird arrives and she swoops in And then boom, immediate shift in energy. Nathan didn't even know where to look. That's gonna sound so bad. Here, look, here's the thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this is about me, right? I know it sounds mean when I say it, but he didn't know where to look. And I know Nathan has an eye thing going on. I have a lazy eye too. It pops in when it wants to. I have glasses that I'm supposed to wear for it and everything. With that being said, Nathan didn't know where to look. So I'm not trying to be mean. If you ever have experienced someone who zaps energy, who's a draining person, then you know what it feels like when someone like Robyn appears. It's like this dark, ominous presence. The way that she sucked the energy while they're outside in the moment, to me, was telling. Robyn is the type of person who drains everyone and everything that it comes in contact with. She's always insisted, since being in this relationship, since being in this family, of being coddled. So when she comes on the scene, he went from being focused on packing up Meri to making sure his bird, who isn't losing anything, is okay. You cannot tell me that the same way his attention shifted, the way that it did during that scene, is not how it shifted for years in his marriages. PR person. I need you to have Cody to work on this, number one. And number two, I need you to have him to actually address the crap that he's pulled, instead of allowing him to continue lying on our screen. So let's get into it. This man actually sat up on our screens and tried to force out tears, acting as if he gives a damn about Meri, when he hasn't cared about her since the earlier seasons of this show. I say, if we're lucky, since season maybe 2. Y'all correct me down below. He barely has seen Meri over the past, we're going to say, 7+ years. Right? But all of a sudden, he's rewriting history and trying to act like we don't remember things. And he's trying to act like he cares. He really sat there at the end of the episode with Meri talking about something that happened 3 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, which in this case, I'm not. 3 years ago? You just stood there in a truck when Meri backed that thing up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When Meri put all that, that peach back on you. And you said... he got excited about that thing. I don't care what nobody says. He got excited about Meri bending over like that. Robyn ain't got all that. He said that they haven't been like that in 7 years. So where did the 3 years come from that he spoke about at the end of the episode? Meaning that this scene that's supposed to be about Meri's leaving isn't about her leaving. I'm telling you, I think it's about the move to Flagstaff. When Cody stood there saying that they had something special, when that bald-headed fool stood there, he was not talking about him and Meri having something special. He was talking about the whole family having something special in Vegas. After all, he said it himself in the episode, the moment where they created that whole mission statement with the Cody Brown family was one of his most happiest moments because all eyes were on him. He had 4 large homes that were bought, not rented. He had this whole cul-de-sac with all his wives and his children around him because we know how he loves to feel special. And he had TLC money. This was his prime. This was the happiest time for him. Proving this moment wasn't about Meri. It was about the loss of the things. Bald Eagle's treatment of Meri has been evident over the years. We've seen how he belittles her, how he's not affectionate with her, how he doesn't emotionally support her. Those things have led to significant tensions in their relationship. Throughout the series, Cody has made several remarks that diminish Meri's worth, including statements like the one that we all know, he doesn't love her. He was frustrated with her. He resented her, and he neglected her. He put other relationships before her. So when I see the way that he acted during the last moments of this most recent episode, I can't help but remember the crap he's pulled. When I think about how he's prioritized relationships with the bird over all others, I feel for Meri. Because Meri still wanted this man, even at this point where she's sitting here and she's trying to put on a brave face. All that jokey stuff wasn't about Meri being really, really happy. Meri was acting the part the same way he was. We watched for years as Meri's self-worth plummeted. We watched Meri's many attempts to reconnect with that man. We saw how her attempts were often met with indifference or some response from him that showed that he didn't really care about what she thought. He didn't have genuine engagement with Meri, and it left her feeling unvalued, unsupported, and unloved. As the length of time that they had been together increased over the years, all his behavior revealed to me is deeper problems and more of a reluctance for him to actually be honest and open and confront the issues. The main one being that he was done with her. His inability to be honest crumbled his family and led to the dynamic where Meri should have been out 10 years ago. So as far as I see it, Cody's tears are insincere, especially given the history of his treatment towards Meri. And it raises questions about his true understanding of what love and commitment really is. It seems that the emotional turmoil and lack of genuine support in their relationship ultimately pushed Meri to seek a healthier path for herself. Now, I don't think she did that on her own. I think that Jen and the others around her finally talk some sense into her. And I'm very much so looking forward to these more recent episodes where we can see the shift, because the Meri in Confessionals is different than the Meri from the past. Overall, the Bald Eagle's treatment of Meri has been marked by emotional distance, criticism, and lack of respect. She helped build this family, but he wants Meri to feel sorry for him, even in the last moment of this episode. Yeah, right. Some people may have fallen for it, but I'm not one. Y'all let me know your opinions down below. Until next time.